Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. Shri Shri Radha Shirchur Gopinath ki. Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki. So Hare Krishna. Today's kirtan is going to be dedicated to His Grace Krishna Ganga Prabhu, who left his body this past Friday. So this Gaura Aarti is dedicated to Prabhu. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Shunya Vadi Paschatya Deshatari Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ke Shobha Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ke Shobha Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Ke Shobha Janavi Tata Vane Jagamanalobha Janavi Tata Vane Jagamanalobha Dakhine Nitai Chan Bami Gadadhara Nitai Chan Bami Gadadhara Dakhine Nitai Chan Bami Gadadhara Nitai Chan Bami Gadadhara Nigate Advaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Nigate Advaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Vasi Ache Gaura Chan Ratna Simhasane Vasi Ache Gaura Chan Ratna Simhasane Arati Gaure Nara Hari Adi Gauri Chamaradulaya Nara Hari Adi Gauri Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Shankha baje, ghanta baje, baje kartala. Shankha baje, ghanta baje, baje kartala. Madhura mridanga bhaje paramarasala Madhura mridanga bhaje paramarasala Shankha baje, ghanta baje, madhur, madhur, madhur baje. Shankha baje, ghanta baje, madhur, madhur, madhur baje. Shankha baje, ghanta baje, madhura, madhura, madhura baje. Madhura, madhura, madhura baje. Madhura, madhura, madhura baje. Madhur, madhur, madhur baje, madhur, madhur, madhur baje. Tai Gaura Hariba, 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 Nitai Gaura Hariba. Nitai Gaura Hariba, 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 Nitai Gaura Hariba. Hariba, 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 Hariba. Hariba, 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 Hariba. Bahukati Chandrajini Vatana Ujvala Jyoti Chandrajini Vadana Ujvala Gala Deshe Bana Mala Kore Jalamala Gala Deshe Bana Mala Kore Jalamala Shiva Shukhanarata Premigatatara Shiva Shukhanarata Premigatatara Bhakta Devinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Bhakta Devinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Gita Jaya Jaya Gaurachane Arati ke Shobha Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Lokha Gaurange Arotika Shobha Jaka Jana Mana Lokha Gaurange Arotika Shobha Jaka Jana Mana Lokha Gaurange Arotika Shobha Jaka Jana Mana Lokha Jaga Jana Mana Lokha Jaga Jana Mana Lokha Gaurange Arotika Shobha Jaga Jana Mana Lokha Gaurange Arotika Shobha Jaga Jana Mana Lokha Nitai Gaura Hariba 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 Nitai Gaura Hariba Nitai Gaura Hariba 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 Nitai Gaura Hariba Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladev Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladayine. Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. Shilatankanakalaya. Ita Narsingha, Parata Narsingha. Yato Yato Yami Tata Narsingha. Bahe Narsingha, Hidaye Narsingha. Narasingha Madem Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipa Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Hare Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai. Now we'd like to ask everyone to bow by touching your heads to the floor. Jaya Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Parigraja Kacharya Asto Tadasata Shishimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jaya Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Parigraja Kacharya Asto Tadasata Shishimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Ganga Mai ki jai. Yamuna Mai ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Tulsi Devi ki jai. Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Navadip Mayapur Dham ki jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. New Rimuna Dham ki jai. Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath ki jai. Shri Jagannath Shri Baladev Shrimati Subhadra Maharani ki jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Blishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskacha Deshatarini. Hare Krishna, everyone. So we'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you tonight. Thank you all for coming. So please have a seat. And if you can move up closer to the front, there'll be more devotees coming after, and they will occupy the space behind. We have an MC for the night. I think he's stuck in traffic. So we're going to wait a minute or two. He'll be here. But in the meantime, if we could just get everyone to move forward. So, so everyone move forward. Tonight we're going to have a deity worship, like a mini seminar. We had one earlier in the year in February, where we had a live demo here, how to do Achman, how to do an arti that you can practice at home, how you can do an offering and an arti. But we ran out of time. So we want to do a continuation of that. I know there was a big gap in between, but we had many big festivals that happened throughout the summer. And so now we're into the fall. There are no festivals coming until February. But so we wanted to use the night tonight to ask if anyone has questions. So that's going to start shortly. Anyone who has any questions, I don't know, did everyone, how many here attended that seminar in February? So just very few of you. But all of you are here regularly, and you see puja being done on the altar. So you might have questions sometimes as to what things mean. So tonight is an opportunity to ask that. So I see our MC is here. She's fashionably late, but she's here. So I'll hand it over to her.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to ISKCON Toronto's weekly Sunday Feast program. We're very excited to have His Grace Bhakti Yoga Prabhu and His Grace Brahma Prabhu do a class on deity worship. So I'm sure you've all seen the beautiful deities all gorgeously and opulently dressed today during the 6 o'clock Aarti. So they're going to actually talk about all the special, different, and very specific standards for deity worship. And so I'm going to do an introduction. To start off, is Prabhu here? Okay, we're still waiting for Brahma Prabhu, right? Okay. So to start off, Brahma Prabhu is from Gloucester, Ontario. He is a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and has been our head pujari at ISKCON Toronto for over 3 decades. He joined the ISKCON temple in Ottawa in the summer of 1983, and the next year, 4 decades actually. And in the next year, in January of 1984, he was given Diksha initiation. In June of the same year, he was given Brahmin initiation. And then he started deity worship as soon as he was given initiation and has been serving as a head pujari at ISKCON Toronto along with his wife, Satyatanu Devi Dasi. And we are also excited to have Bhakti Yoga Prabhu, who was initiated in 1982 by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Prabhu has lived in the ashram here in Toronto for 10 years as a brahmachari. He also lived in Vrindavan, serving as pujari, and in Mayapur, where he served as a director of the Sri Mayapur Vikas Sangha and helped establish the Mayapur Hospital. Returning to Toronto, he continues to serve as a pujari. He served as temple president of ISKCON Scarborough and in ISKCON Milton. And now he currently serves as the director of ISKCON Stouffville. So please let's give a big warm welcome to both His Grace Bhakti Yoga Prabhu and His Grace Brahma Prabhu. Okay, so we're just waiting for Brahma Prabhu to come. He was just on the altar, so I'm sure he's just finishing up some of those services. But we're so glad that you're all here. I'm sure it's now getting cold in the temple and outside, but we're always so happy that you decided to spend your Sunday night here at the ISKCON Toronto temple. Actually, the heat broke in the temple, and I'm sure you might have felt that it's a bit cold, and we are, it was a big expense, and we're actually raising funds for the new heat system. Oh, that's me. Okay, perfect. Do you want to sit? Okay, so Bhakti Yoga Prabhu is going to begin without Brahma Prabhu, so we're just going to begin, and then we'll have him join in a few minutes. So please give a big round of applause to His Grace Bhakti Yoga Prabhu.
Haribol. Hare Krishna. So once again, welcome all of you. Brahma Prabhu just closed the altar and he's doing some seva there behind the closed doors. He'll be about 5 minutes. So he's dressing the Lord in their night outfit. So when he's done, he'll come. So I thought I'll start without him. He'll come and he'll join and we'll continue. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to do the normal, what we do is singing Jaya Radha Madhava and so on. That'll take up a little too much time. I think last time we went over a little bit. And the devotees were getting palpitations because we went over our time. So we want to stick to the time this time. So last time we did, for those who attended the seminar in February, we had here, we did a demonstration of how we do Achman. So before worshiping the Lord, we take a bath, we wear fresh clothing to do our puja. And since we're cleansing the outside, we also need to cleanse the inside. So the way we cleanse the inside, we cleanse our mind, is by doing Achman. So for Achman, we put water in the palm of our hands, we recite some mantras, we sip that water, and that way we can cleanse ourselves on the inside through mantras, through prayers. And then once we've purified ourselves, then we can enter the altar. And there are prayers that we say as we enter the altar. So we're not going to do a demonstration today, but as I mentioned earlier, many of you come here regularly. You see what is happening on the altar. So we thought today's session, we'd open it up for questions. Anyone who has questions regarding deity worship that we do here in the temple, or what we're doing at home, if we want to get some clarification and what mantras we say, when we say it, how we do it, etc. How we do an arti, how we do an offering, and what are the rules in terms of Pancharatrika Vidhi, which is the process that we use for worshiping the Lord. How do we, why do we follow those rules? What are those rules, etc. We're planning maybe in January or February to do like a 4-hour seminar on a Sunday. So those who want to get a little more in depth, we have a manual that we prepared with many mantras and the meaning of each mantra. So Sanskrit might not be our language that we speak every day, but when we're doing puja, Sanskrit is the medium. That's the language that we use. So most of our prayers are either in Sanskrit or in Bengali. So it's nice to meditate on the meaning of the mantra that we're reciting, so that we can get full benefit of what, we can appreciate what it is that we're saying during our worship. So yeah, we showed how to do Achman, how to do an offering, how to do an arti, and what prayers we recite during that time. So I think at this point I'll open up the floor. I think many people might have a little altar at home that they do puja at home. They might do an offering, they might do an arti, they might have questions. I've been taught as a child to do this, but why do we do it? Like sometimes I speak to devotees, you might hear here announcements that we follow Ekadashi. And there was one yesterday. And sometimes we speak to devotees and they said, oh yes, since I was a child growing up, my family we fast for Ekadashi. But they don't understand what is the reasoning and what is the benefit we receive from fasting on Ekadashi. So also we cook and offer. Krishna says, Patram pushpam balam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. He says, if you offer to me with love and devotion a fruit, flower, leaf, or water, I'll accept. So sometimes we cook. So what are the standards for cooking in our kitchen? Or what are the standards we have in our kitchen downstairs? Right? So if you have questions around those, now is a good time to ask. So now I'll open up the floor to questions. Does anyone have any questions regarding deity worship or cooking to offer to the Lord? Don't be shy. I don't think that a question might be a stupid question that you don't want to ask. No question is a silly question. So whatever you're thinking, yes. Oh.
Why is it that ISKCON temples have the standard of using the word deity rather than the word idol?
Yes, so that's a very good question. Why do we use the word deity and not murti or idol? So idol is an impersonal object. You might have heard the word avatar. right? When Krishna appears, he takes avatar. He appears here in a particular form. So there is one category of incarnations or avatar that's called Archa Vigraha, or worshipable form. So the Lord kindly takes the form of the deity that we see on the altar. And so it starts off with maybe a piece of marble that some sculptor will chisel into the form of the Lord. And the form has a particular dimension that is mentioned in Scripture of what the Lord looks like. And so the sculptor will sculpt the deity in that form. And once the deity arrives at the temple, we perform a ceremony which is called Pran Pratishta, where we invite the Lord to come and take residence in the body of that statue or that idol. And once we invite the Lord to come and take residence there, then it's considered that the Lord himself is standing there. So we use the word deity, not murti or idol or anything like that, because the understanding that God himself is standing here. So when we invite God to come, then we need to take care of him. Just like it's a very personal service. Just like you might invite a guest to your house. So when you invite that guest to your house for dinner, you might want to make the choicest preparations so that guest can have a memorable time with you that evening. To the point where they will go and talk about it. Oh, I went to so-and-so's house and I had the most excellent meal. So we take the time to make the offerings that we will share with our guests so nice and so good that they will remember it forever. So Lord Krishna is an exception. He's a VIP guest. And so we invite him into our lives. And we make a pledge when we invite him that we will take care of you. We will offer you a food just like I would eat. Krishna says, again, Patram Pushpam. So we need to eat. So before we eat, we offer thanks to the Lord. So we prepare a nice preparation. We offer to the Lord in the form of the deity. And then after some time, we give him enough time to eat. We're thinking that he is a person. He needs some time to eat. He eats. And then that food becomes sanctified. It becomes prasad. So that's because our understanding is this is God himself, we use the word deity rather than a murti or an idol, which is an impersonal thing. Somebody might buy a small figurine and put it in their house, of somebody playing some fiddle or something, and as an ornament. So the deity of the Lord is not an ornament, is a worshipable form. Archa means worshipable, and Vigraha means form. So this avatar, this incarnation of the Lord, is Archa Vigraha, or worshipable form. Is that okay? Do we have any other questions? Yeah?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
If we make an offering of fruit, should the fruit be offered whole or cut?
So we usually cut the fruits. The reason being is sometimes you might have, so let's say okra, for example. Sometimes you cut open an okra and you'd find a worm inside. Or you cut an apple and you'd find a worm inside. So we don't want, Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Valam Doyam. He doesn't say anything but worms. So we want to make sure that whatever I mentioned earlier, if you invite a guest, you want to give them the choicest preparation. So for the supreme guest, we want the choicest preparations. So we make sure that everything is just right, is perfect. There is a story in the Ramayana of a devotee of Lord Ramachandra named Shavari. And she was told by her guru that Lord Ram will come and visit her one day. And she was very poor. She didn't have much. So every day she would go out and she would pick these berries. I think the English word for it is dums. She picked these berries, but she wanted to offer the best. So she will bite one of them and see if it's sweet. If it's sweet, she keeps it. That she will offer that to Lord Ram. And if it's sour, she toss it away. That doesn't mean that we should taste everything first. But it's the devotion, it's the love and devotion that we want the very best. So for us, we see that if the apple look all shriveled up, then it's probably no good. So we'll toss that out. But if it's a nice, you see, go in the supermarket, you see everybody, they pick up the fruits, they look at them from every angle before they put them in their bag or their basket, right? Because you want the best, right? So similarly, when we invite the Lord to come for dinner, then we want to make sure that He gets the best. So if we have some fruit, we might cut that fruit open just to make sure that it's good. And usually we take out the seeds, and we take out the little flour, dried flour left at the bottom of the bottom of the fruit. Just make it just right. So so we rather cut the fruits and offer to Him than offer whole. Any other questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I've seen some videos online. After the Pran Pratishtha happens, there's a pujari standing and holding a mirror. And as soon as the blindfolds come off, the mirror cracks. Now the question is it cracking by itself or somebody's poking the mirror? What's happening?
I don't know. I have offered many mirrors to the Lord, and it's never cracked before. So I don't know. I've never seen that before. Well, we offer a mirror here every day. In the morning, if anyone has come here for Mangal Arti, which happens at 4:30 a.m., the Arti goes for approximately 20 minutes, and then the altar closes at 5. And if you stay here to chant your japa with the devotees in the temple, you'll hear bells ringing, conch blowing, everything on the altar. So actually, we are bathing and dressing the Lord. After we finish dressing them, we offer a mirror so they can see what they look like. Just like we do. Before we leave the house, we would go in front of our mirror and just make sure that everything is just right before we walk out the door. So that is the reason for offering the mirror. As far as a mirror cracking, I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen that before. Any other questions? So doing Pujari service is a very personal service. A very intimate personal service. So that's one of the reasons why we offer the mirror so that the Lord can see. Yes, we have a question over here.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Of all like the Bhagwanji, of all like the gods, then how do we know the history? Like how has it been passed down to how for what we know right now?
So Lord Krishna tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita that in the beginning, I instructed this message to the sun god Vivaswan. And the message was handed down in disciplic succession from guru to disciple. In course of time that Haribol, Hare Krishna. In course of time that message got broken, and so I'm here again to reestablish that message. So sometimes the scriptures are so vast, it's sometimes very difficult for us to master everything and read everything. But one thing that we should keep in mind is our dear Guru Srila Prabhupada, he came and he gave us this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And he taught us that in the age of Kali, the Lord has invested all of His energies in this mantra. So just by chanting this mantra, we can understand the Supreme Lord. So we don't necessarily have to read for many, many years to try to understand. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentioned there are 3 types of transcendentalists. One is a yogi, one is a jnani, and one is a bhakta. So a jnani is a person who tries to gain knowledge. But sometimes they spend their entire life gaining knowledge and they forget to remember Krishna. But as bhaktas, our devotees, we spend our time trying to remember Krishna and serving Him personally. And this is why we do deity worship, because we get the opportunity to personally serve the Lord. Okay? Any other questions? So we want to thank Brahma Prabhu for coming, for being here. He, like I said, he had some service to do after he closed the doors, and he couldn't come immediately, but better late than never. Any other questions? So, there's a question over there. So, it's good. It's actually, that was a good question, because that leads us, Prabhu, before you ask your question, and that leads us into, we're coming up with a marathon month, 2 months, and the book of the marathon is Bhagavad Gita, and everything, Bhagavad Gita as it is by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada said, everything you need to know are in my books. So just by reading that one book, we can have a very good understanding of everything that we need to know for now in this material world. So if you get an opportunity, ask your dad if he can get you a Bhagavad Gita, and maybe you can read it together every night before you go to bed for like half an hour or so. And if Prabhupada said that if we read about Krishna before we go to bed, we will dream about Krishna. And because Lord Krishna is non-different than His form, when we dream of Krishna, this is Krishna Bhagavan Himself that we're associating with. So it might be nice if you can get one. Hare Krishna. Yes?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'd like to know a little bit more about the food. I've heard that onions and garlics are not usually consumed. Why is that? And if there are any other food besides meat that are also avoided, and what foods should be eaten?
You want to answer? You want me to answer? Oh, you don't have a mic. So in the Bhagavad Gita, it mentions that everything is divided into 3 categories: Rajogun, Tamogun, and Satogun. The mode of goodness, the mode of passion, the mode of ignorance. People are divided in these modes. We don't trust any. We don't. We don't judge anyone, but nevertheless, based on our previous activities, we fall in these categories. Animals fall in these categories. Food falls in these categories. So for one who is trying to develop pure love of God, we try to eat sattvic items, items that fall in the mode of goodness. And so onion and garlic falls in the mode of passion. So when we're trying to engage in devotional service, we don't want to fight with people. We want to be very nice and respectful to everyone. And so we try to eat food in the mode of goodness. Mushrooms is considered to be food in the mode of ignorance. So is meat and so on. Mushrooms, because some people will say, well, that's a vegetable. But it actually grows on dung in dark places, rotten wood, and so on. And so it falls in the mode of ignorance. And so for that reason, we don't eat mushrooms. So some of the things that we don't eat, are onion, garlic, mushrooms, in terms of things that are considered to be vegetables. And obviously, no meat, no fish, no eggs. Sometimes people ask, why don't you eat eggs? So there's a potential life in the egg. So we understand from our scriptures that when a sperm and an egg comes together, life begins. The soul is present. So a fertilized egg is the egg and the sperm together, which means a soul is there. So we have no right to take a life. Right? And so for that reason, we won't eat an egg. And so some people will say, well, yeah, but there's no rooster. So there's another reason I use, but I don't want to use it in this assembly, but it's the cycle of a chicken. And so for that reason we won't eat it. It's also in a mode of ignorance. It's like the monthly cycle of a chicken. So that's the reason we wouldn't eat it. So, but the eggs, they mix them all up in the store or in the factory or wherever. So there's no red dot that says this one is fertilized and this one is not. And so for that reason we won't eat. So as devotees, we read ingredients before we buy anything or we offer. Sometimes the cheese has gelatin in it, or yogurt has gelatin in it, and that gelatin comes from the stomach of a cow, and the only way they can get it is by killing the cow. So for that reason, we wouldn't eat it. Right? The red dye that they use for food coloring comes from crushing up a beetle. They crush up a type of beetle and it gives off a red color, and that's the color they use for red food coloring. So if you want red food coloring, use beet juice. That's quite red, but not the red food coloring you find in the store. And there are many more we won't get into right now. Does that answer the question? Yeah. There's another question over there. The mic is coming. I can't always hear. Yeah.
What are the specific rules for the Ekadashi? Or why we have to offer the in Ekadashi, why we offer the yellow sweets and banana?
Okay. You want to answer? So, on Ekadashi, it's recommended that we don't eat anything. If one wants to get the full benefit from Ekadashi, we should keep a Nirjal Ekadashi every single Ekadashi. So in our scriptures, it gives the rules that one follow when they're fasting for Ekadashi. And I won't give you all those rules now, but some of them is don't look in the face of a sinful person, don't do this, don't do that, but so many different things. But one of the things is, if you want to get the full benefit of fasting for Ekadashi, is that if you do it properly, at the end of this life, you go back home, back to Godhead. And you take 21 generations of people, family members, 10 generations before the current generation, and another 10 generations, if you follow properly. But the Ekadashi starts from the day before. So on Dwadashi, you eat your last meal at supper, and then you don't eat anything else, you don't drink anything. You fast completely until Dwadashi, after the sun has risen. Then you break your fast. So you break your fast, and there's a specific time before a quarter of the solar day is over, or a third of the lunar day. It gets very technical, but that's if you want to do it properly. And you stay awake all night of Ekadashi, and you chant the name of the Lord, you play a musical instrument. No sleeping. So if you follow all those rules, we go back home, back to Godhead. Now, if a person cannot follow those rules, because maybe we're taking medication and we have to eat when we take our medication, then you can you can have one meal, either at noon, so lunch or dinner, but one meal only. And if you follow strictly and you only eat that one meal without eating any grains, then at the end of this life, you'll go back home, back to Godhead for 1,000 celestial years. And hopefully, when we go there, we don't want to come back here. So we'll do all the right things when we're there to stay. So it's not a temporary visit, it's a permanent. So there are many rules, but basically, if one has to eat, and I think most devotees eat on Ekadashi, so stay away from grains, stay away from certain types of vegetables, make it very, very simple. Eat very simply, no masala, no nothing, just very simple. But the the main focus should be on meditating on the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, praying, chanting our rounds. And if we do it nicely and properly, we will go back home, back to Godhead. Any other? Sometimes, there's a question back there. So while that question is coming, sometimes devotees, there's a specific day, which is the 11th day of the waxing moon or the 11th day of the waning moon. And that's called Ekadashi. But sometimes devotees try to take shortcut. And they have a party to attend. And it happened to fall on Ekadashi. So they say, okay, I'm going to go to the Ekadashi, I'm going to go to the party on Ekadashi and eat anything, and grains, and then I'll keep Ekadashi in the next day. It doesn't work that way. It comes on a particular day for a particular purpose. We don't bargain, right? We follow if we are serious about it. So we have a question back there. Hare Krishna.
So I have a quick question. Like when we do puja at home, what is the correct sequence? Like for example, we offer the bhog, and then we do arti, or it is the other way around. So that's the first part of the question. And the second part of the question is when we offer the bhog in front of the Lord, and then we do 20-30 minutes of kirtan, and then we do the bhog, right? So as a human being, when I get somebody serve food to me, I cannot wait for 20 minutes and then after that I start eating my food, right? So is that the correct way? If you could shed some lights on that, would be really helpful. Thank you.
So just to summarize, you're asking, do an offering, which the sequence we do offering first and then arti?
Yeah.
Or arti first and then offering?
Correct.
And then how long the offering should be on for?
Yes.
Okay. And is there any other part to that question or just those three things?
Those two only.
So you would do the offering first. That would take, it depends on your, how many preparations you have in your, you're doing the offering. It can be up to 15 to 30 minutes. And so we do the offering first, then we do the puja or the arti afterwards.
Yeah, so if you're doing a large offering and there's like many preps, you have 10 or 15 small bowls of rice and sabji and dal and whatever else, you'll give the Lord roughly about 15 to 20 minutes to eat. Just like it will take a, He is a person. He is the supreme person, but He is a person. So just like us, it'll take us about 15 or 20 minutes to eat a large meal. So give Him that much time to eat. If it's something small you're offering, like some fruits or milk or something, just and some nuts or whatever, just maybe with 10 minutes. And then once you make the offering, you leave that room. Give Him some privacy, let them eat, and then after some time you come back, and then you do the arti. Any other questions? So when you're doing that arti, when you're doing that offering, have you ever gone to a nice fine dining restaurant and you see how everything is immaculately placed on the plate? There's no smears, there's no drop that's not in the right spot or anything like that. So that's for ordinary people. So extraordinary person is Lord Krishna. So if when we're making an offering, the bowl that we put the sabji in, try not to have juice running down the side and making a little ring on the plate. The rice, try to make the rice nice and very presentable. Make it look very beautiful, that we actually poured our heart into it. Don't just slop some rice and some sabji and the dal is spilling everywhere and here, have your meal. It's not like that. Everything, like Prabhupada, that verse says, offer to me with love and devotion. So love and devotion means we take extra effort, extra care into making a very beautiful presentation that when the Lord sees it, he'll go, my, that's from Him. Right? So we want Him having oh, it's from Him? Look at that. Look, Radharani. Look what, So we want Him to be very impressed with that offering. And then we will get full benefit. Any other questions? So one here and one there.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
One second.
Yeah, out of respect, I just want to ask, like, if we offer some food to Lord Krishna, and we do have, like, some other incarnation of God in our altar, like Lord Rama, Lord Hanuman. So, if we offer only to Krishna, is it disrespectful towards other gods or other incarnations?
No, actually, Srila Vyasadeva, the author of the Vedas, says Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. He says Krishna is Bhagavan, is God himself. Right? So, we've all heard the story of Mahabharat and Durvasa Muni going to visit Maharaj Yudhishthir. Draupadi had this magical pot given to her by Agni Dev that will always be full of food. But the minute she eats, it's empty. So Duryodhana knew this, and he sent Durvasa Muni, who is a sage that gets angry very easily. And he gets angry, he'll curse you. So he sent him there, and Durvasa Muni came with thousands of disciples. And he went to Maharaj Yudhishthir, and he says, we're going to the river to take bath, we're coming back, and we want lunch. But Draupadi had already eaten. Now she was in a dilemma. So she called on Krishna. Oh, Krishna. And Krishna immediately appeared. So Srila Prabhupada taught us that we should act in such a way that Krishna sees us. When Krishna sees us and knows us, when we call him, he'll come there immediately. So his devotees who were in trouble, Draupadi just thought of Krishna and he immediately appeared. And as soon as he appeared, she started telling her story. He says, no, wait. He says, I came all the way from Dwarka. I'm hungry. Give me lunch first, then we can talk. And so she knew that Krishna knew she had this magical pot. And she says, but I don't have anything. I just finished eating, the pot is empty. Krishna says, bring that pot to me. And when she brought the pot, he found 1 grain of rice in it. And he ate that 1 grain of rice, the entire universe became satisfied. Everybody's belly was filled. So by offering to Lord Krishna, who is Swayam Bhagavan, who is the Lord himself, once he is satisfied, everyone else is satisfied. Lord Hanuman is satisfied, Durga Devi is satisfied, Kali Mata is satisfied, everybody is satisfied. We don't have to give individually to everyone, we just give to him, and they all become satisfied. Anyone else? So this will be our last question, because we don't want to do what we did the last time and went over.
Hi, just want to go back to the eggs. You were saying earlier that we should not eat eggs because it has life, and we are nobody to take any life at all. Then why do we eat plants and vegetables, even they have life?
So Krishna says, offer to me with love and devotion a fruit, a flower, leaf or water. So flower is part of a tree. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, because the spinach, they pull the entire spinach out and pull the entire lettuce out of the ground. But if we offer to the Lord, offer it to the Lord with love and devotion, then it becomes sanctified. And when it becomes sanctified, that food is called prasad. It's the mercy of the Lord. So he okays it. He makes it so that we don't have to suffer the karma of taking that life. But in this material world, every living entity is food for another. So if you watch Wild Kingdom, you'll see it. But anyway, we're not in Wild Kingdom. We are worshiping the Supreme Lord. And Swayam Bhagavan is saying that if you offer it to me with love and devotion, I will accept it. And once it's accepted, it becomes prasad. So if we only eat prasad, then we're okay. If we eat something that is not prasad, then we have to worry. And so he doesn't say to offer egg and meats to him. So we don't offer that, and then we don't eat it. We don't have to worry. Any other questions? Oh, I said that was the last one, right?
Yeah.
So with that, thank you very much for indulging us. And like I said, in January or February, we're planning a 4-hour seminar one Sunday. So we'll be putting up, notice will be going out. And anyone who is interested in delving deeper in, we have a manual with all the mantras and the meanings and procedures. You are welcome to come and attend, and you can find out more information so that you can perfect the way you're doing your puja at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Brahma Prabhu and Bhakti Yoga Prabhu, for that very conversational class on deity worship and also answering any of your other questions. So let's give another big round of applause to them. We're so lucky to have them in our community. So we just have a few announcements before it is time for prasadam. So to begin, one of our congregation members, Krishna Ganga Prabhu, he left his body on Friday. And despite his age and his health, Krishna Ganga Prabhu was a very dedicated Sankirtan warrior. He showed up everywhere, door to door and on the street, as well as serving at our temple front desk. We will be having a memorial kirtan in honor of Krishna Ganga Das tomorrow, Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the temple hall. So please join us on that evening to tribute and remember him and honor him. And we'll also pray for his onward journey. So if everyone can please chant Hare Krishna Mantra 3 times just to pray for him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. We will now be having Shama Mohini Devi Dasi speak about a very exciting initiative that all of you can take a part in. So please give a round of applause to Shama Mohini Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhus, for the very enlivening and insightful class on the practical aspects of applying our spiritual knowledge. We're all so fortunate here. In the kind of questions everybody was asking were a clear sign of how seriously we take the spiritual knowledge. And I know that somebody also asked how they can get more information and learn more about the history of the whole thing. And so that brings me into the Gift of Gita campaign. Last week, for our small group on the very cold winter evening, we had a discussion on the importance of the Bhagavad Gita. So the Bhagavad Gita, our beautiful scripture that talks about the science of establishing our relationship with Krishna, who is the most special person. It orients us towards who we are and how we can establish a relationship with Krishna. And this time of the year, with the Gita Jayanti, which is coming up in 2 weeks, December 1st is the day the Bhagavad Gita was spoken. It's also an Ekadashi day, so it's your perfect day to get some extra credits. To celebrate that day, people all over the world spend time during these months of November and December to read the Bhagavad Gita and to share the Bhagavad Gita with everybody else. Because Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, there is no one more dear to me than he who shares this knowledge with someone else. So this time of the year, as a part of the Live to Give campaign, is your opportunity to become more dear to Krishna. Please take the Bhagavad Gita if you don't have it. If you have it, please take it as a gift for somebody. Or you can sponsor Bhagavad Gitas through the Gift of Gita program, where they're placed in various venues like motels, hospitals, old age homes. and many other places where people can derive benefit. We also have Maha Bhagavad Gitas available on the altar. So if you would like to begin your special journey with the Bhagavad Gita today, with a Bhagavad Gita that's been placed on the altar, you're welcome to do that as well. Please come forward, do your little bit to help preserve the Vedic knowledge. If we don't read it, if we don't share it, we will lose it. Because what we share in spiritual knowledge grows. So once again, please join us for the Live to Give campaign. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Shama Mohini Devidasi. Hopefully you can all participate in the Live to Give campaign. This is a very important and very close to Srila Prabhupada's heart. So as Shama Mohini Mataji mentioned, Gita Jayanti is coming up. We're excited that that is the anniversary of the advent of the Bhagavad Gita, so when Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. And it will be observed on Monday, December 1st. And we will be having a program here at the temple from 6 p.m. onwards, where we're going to actually read the Bhagavad Gita from beginning to end, all 700 verses in Sanskrit and English. So you don't want to miss that. It's very exciting. We'll also be having the annual Gita contest for children from ages 3 to 18 years old on December 7th. And so for more details, you can go to the bulletin board where there's going to be an email or phone number, and you can have your children sign up. We're also excited to announce that one of our congregation members, Uttamananda Prabhu, is organizing a Holy Dham Yatra to Vrindavan, Jagannath Puri, and Mayapur between February 11th and February 26th. If you're interested in joining the Yatra, please register as soon as possible, and then all the necessary arrangements can be made. You can go to the notice. Oh, you're here? Okay. Would you like to say anything?
Hare Krishna. So, we have like, in Shastra says, 5 limbs of devotional service. Topmost among them is living in holy place, Sadhu Sangha, Nam Sankirtan, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. So, we are traveling to Holy Dham, Jagannath Puri, Sridham Mayapur and Vrindavan. So you will get this great opportunity to live in the holy place. And also we'll have good association with some senior devotees, and we'll able to hear about the more pastimes about Vrindavan Dhams, Jagannath Puri and Mayapur. So our registration will till end of this month, or it goes to maybe December 1st week, because I have to book the flight tickets. We have to also book the hotels. And yeah, mostly hotels and flight tickets are more important. So we have some flyers in the receptions. I have my phone number and email number is there, so you can contact with me. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. So, as I forgot to mention, that if you are interested in joining the Live to Give campaign, you can go to the front. There's a book table in the hallway, so please approach the devotee at the book table. So for darshan timings, upcoming events, and festivals, you can visit our website at torontokrishna.com. We are also very grateful to today's cooks, Dwarkanath Prabhu and Radha Gopinath Prabhu, and their dedicated team. So please give a big round of applause to them. Today we have 3 sponsors for the Sunday feast. The first sponsor is Anonymous on the occasion of their birthday. Our second sponsor is Hardik Joshi, sponsoring the feast on behalf of Manilal Shilu, who is grateful to Lord Krishna and seeking his blessings. Our third sponsor is Layla's mother, sponsoring the garlands for the deities in memory of her father, Balo Saran. So we're very grateful to the sponsors for today's Sunday feast, all of whom are seeking the blessings of Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath. Let's all chant the Maha Mantra to invoke the blessings of their lords. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. If you would like to sponsor a Sunday feast or offer Didi garlands, you can approach one of the devotees at the front desk. Thank you. So just an important note, the altar doors will be opening at 8 o'clock for the Sayan Arti. And so once the doors are open, we kindly request that you refrain from offering or eating your prasadam inside the temple hall, and you may enjoy your prasadam on the balcony or outside. Please do not throw your leftover prasadam in the garbage. Please use the organic bins. Instead, there are volunteers at the designated station to help you out. And so now it is time for prasadam. Thank you all for your cooperation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If you do not find a space in the temple hall, you can move to the balcony and come back with the empty plate. The chairs are meant for senior citizens and people with mobility issues. Please offer chairs to them. Hare Krishna.